What a first title to pick from the Ren Cup. Ooh!
When I'm in these mantras I'm reciting, they're meant to keep me sane.
That demonic kind of...
if they're working, see me chronically. I'm killing myself and it bothers me. License for killing myself, call me Connery. I'ma be straight.
Did you make a Sean Connery reference? Did I just hear Noah was late? Noah was late for the Ark. Noah was late for the Ark. Genesis. I'm getting chills. Time is the author of the lesson. Time is the author of the lesson. Isn't it? Think about that. I love that. Time is the author. You might think you are the author. Let's get down to this. Some of us with the ChillSauce, I'm Bohemian Anthony. Nice to see you as always. Just welcome back to a small patch of internet. The Yellow Squadron as always, Cytogs. He is there. There he is. Cytogs, Bohemian Anthony, thank you for stopping by. First and foremost, how are we? Hope ourselves, our friends, and our family are all in good health, all in high spirits, chasing the dream. As we should be doing. Yes, welcome back one and all, especially for the music lovers, one and all, renegades, one and all. Welcome again. Again, I am ecstatic to welcome what I consider to be the new faction of the Chill Squad. Those that are here for the music, and in particular on this arc, in this journey, the great artistry and visionary that is Ren. It's been great. It's been great getting to know Ren, getting to know you guys. The positivity from you all has been so amazing. And I will put a timestamp in the description to anyone that wants to skip ahead to the actual reaction. But to those who may be here and a bit more committed, let's say, to helping me on this journey and seeing what to react to and just appreciating the energy that we've been giving back and forth, I thought it would be fun. I did set up, hold on, second recording starts now. I did set up a poll last week, and it was to do with finding out whether we were going to go the Ren route or the Big Push route. I know he's got the band The Big Push with other talented musicians, right? I'm not sure about their full background. We're going to find out for sure. But yes, I know he's also in a band, The Big Push. And I think it's hard to find a genre that I dislike or that I won't listen to. I'll give any kind of music a go. But I do love a band. I do love rock and roll, some alternative indie, a bit of folk. I love all that good stuff. That's why I want to see, music is... I started this reaction doing anime parody shows, and I love all that. I won't ever stop enjoying that medium. But there's something about music that's a little close, right, to the soul. Music is food for the soul, as they say. And I'm a sort of taught guitar player. I dabble in songwriting. And so to actually react to music and to react to someone who's able to portray music the way that Ren does, this has been exciting. This has been very different and enlightening as a new arc into reacting. And so thank you to everyone there. So what I thought I would do is, after seeing, so we can all see this together. So this was the poll. Renegades and music lovers, hope all's well with the last entry on the previous poll getting no love in Dumb King Come. Didn't get any love, that one. I'm going to set up a poll to see what direction we are feeling. I'm thinking to use this poll to get an idea if we go Ren or Big Push next, and then have you comment specific songs in the comments that I'll tally up and have those highlighted for both Ren and the Big Push as the list moving forward. Love. And as you can see, just a sweep. It was, I remember seeing it where it was a little bit more level pegging, but here we are at Ren next at 86%, and then the Big Push coming up as at 14%. So without a doubt, of course, Ren is next. And love to everyone and all who messaged down below with your suggestions and recommendations, what I thought could be quite fun. And again, the communal feel I'm looking forward to. Of course, let me know thoughts, insights, all that good stuff. But what I'm going to be doing now in real time, because why not, little arts and crafts for you, is got some paper here, and we're going to write down all the suggestions that are listed here for men and for the Big Push. All suggestions that are here, we're going to write down on a piece of paper, and then we're going to split them into, I've got these 2 cups at the moment. Cups, I know we could do into a hat, but I've got cups, so we will be doing the cups. And we're going to do something like a Ren Roulette. I thought that'd be kind of fun. So we put the particular song, the title, into these cups. And then each week, by random choice, we will pick and see what song we are reacting to that week. I think that'd be kind of a fun idea. I like the idea of that. I like that it's random. We have no idea what we're going to get. And yeah, let me know what you think. I thought we would do that. And in real time, now I'm thinking whether I've done the wrong thing in trying to do all this on camera. But I think it'd be kind of fun. I think I would enjoy the idea of not knowing exactly what it is that we're going to be reacting to. Now, with the great levels of energy and interaction, and again, the attention and the help of you guys and the algorithm and everything, and then trying to sort of expand and get the ChillSauce banner flying out there, I feel like I'm gonna have to up the output, let's say, of music reactions, of the Ren reactions. And so that's something else I'm considering moving forward as well. So let's have a think. But I definitely think like there should be a way for anyone who may want to sort of see more, help and support and all that good stuff. We could be moving into territories of starting a community, you know, like-minded people who want to talk more about it behind the scenes, or all that kind of stuff. You know, why not? That could be very, very cool. And that way we could just get more into it. And then, again, with my anime reaction stuff, we've got the Patreon set up, the Chill Squad over there. And it is a cool vibe. It is just like them recommending shows that they love. And, you know, going back and forth. And I've reacted to so much behind the scenes that aren't even uploaded on YouTube. We've got, to anyone who might be following other animated shows, Invincible is one. I know season 4 is out. We've done the Vox Machina, which is the D&D show as well. You know, we've reacting to all of that. And there is something nice just about having that community to just to appreciate those things. Talk doesn't have to be necessarily in front of, though I will get that in front of YouTube at some point. But, you know, there's something cool about that. And the support is always just like supremely appreciated, you know, because it does take a lot of time. It does take a lot of, you know, we're all out here trying to earn a living, and, you know, I work a job and everything. So to have more time to do this kind of stuff for you guys would be amazing. So yeah, just again, I'm just talking and waffling on as I get this done. So with that being said, let's have a look. And it's so cool because we're going to see it in real time here as well. But we'll talk about that later on, guys. Appreciate you guys being here. And let's have a look with the first one, which was here. Let's start at the bottom. Francis Dole 4039. What is up, Francis? Great to see. I've seen your comments around. Truly appreciate the insights as always. Ren's early songs in Trick the Fox are a bit repetitive for me, but there are some I don't relate to because of my age. 1990s Streetlights, Satellite Girl, Pixie are not for me, but not bad songs. Interesting. So I'm going to write those down. They were brought up. Ren's early songs in Trick the Fox are a bit repetitive for me. There are some I don't relate to because of my age. 1990s Streetlights. 1990s Street. Oh, that is a song, 1990s. I saw that in another comment. Let me write these down then. So this is for Ren. Actually, this is what we're going to do first. A reminder again, guys, although you probably have skipped ahead if you're not really for this. Little bloody ASMR for you right there. Don't know why, a little bit Australian there for a bit. Ren. Here we've got, let me actually, oh, don't get me dialed in and zoned in on these things, because I'm a perfectionist, so I'll spend so much time doing this kind of stuff. Arts and crafts. Who doesn't love a bit of arts and crafts? The Big Lebowski. No, I've never seen that film, you know. I hear it's a classic though. The Big. See, you've got to do. I went big on big, and now I'm thinking, do I do push large as well, so it sort of gives us a triangular feel, or we leave big because it's, you know, big, and we just do push underneath a little bit smaller, so emphasis on the big. Man, I overthink everything. Okay, let's just do. Try to make it fancy, a little bit italic. The Big Push. They are called The Big Push, right? Before I've just written this down, and it definitely is, yeah, of course. Oh, I panicked for a sec. The Big Push. So, now we've got these cups, we've got these holsters, these holders for all of the suggestions that are going to come in. And week by week, we will just add to it. And then we'll go on this sort of cool little random journey of not knowing exactly what it is we'll be getting into week by week. You know? I suppose if you really, really wanted a song desperately, there'll be, you know, we could discuss that. There might be ways in which we can do that. But for now, I like the idea of a Ren roulette. At least at this point I do. Okay, what do we have? We said 1990s, so we'll do Ren 1990s. Fold that. I'm kind of excited. Into the Ren Cup. First one. This feels like, you know, on a ship when you christen a ship and they throw a bottle of champagne to break against the vessel, right? Not kind of the same. Not the same at all, actually, but it is fun just to throw a bit of paper in a cup. That's what my life's like. Okay, Ren. Street lights. Street lights. It's so crazy to think I have no idea what these songs are about or how they'll sound. But soon as we choose these, it's off. We'll be doing it. Street lights. What was the other one? Satellite Girl. Satellite girl. That sounds interesting. Oh, I did it the wrong way around. I'll just do it upside down. I'm difficult like that. As in, the space for Ren, I did it the other way, but I still wanted Ren to be at the front, so I did it upside down. Just more more hassle for future me to deal with. Okay, in the Ren pile, and then Pixie. Now, I do realise I can't tell whether are not for me. That's what, but not bad songs. You like them. They're not for you, but you like them. We'll take that. These might be the favourites of some other people here, so no need, no reason not to add them to the list. Okay, first one. Thank you so much, Francis. Moving on. We've got Betty Royer, 4853. What's up, Betty? How are we? Hope all is well. Appreciate the comments as always. I did see some of your comments earlier on. Man, everyone's just being so cool and insightful. There's nothing else to really say. Oh, here we go. Behind Icarus and Icarus are very funny. Is Behind Icarus meaning like, is that another song, or is that like a behind the scenes episode about Icarus? So let me do The Big Push, and I'll do Icarus. I don't know why I'm showing them to you, like, you know. But I will then do Behind Icarus, The Big Push. Behind Icarus. Icarus. I appreciate I could have done this off screen completely, but you know, I don't know. Arts and crafts. How many times have I said that? Let us know. I realized as well, Ren has such, someone mentioned he's got like 200 tracks or something. The dude is just, and that when he was trapped, when he was misdiagnosed, or he was trapped when he was, you know, particularly ill and he had to stay indoors, he used that isolation as a means to create. And I love that. I can't remember who it was that mentioned that, but I thought, what a big sort of statement against, you know, the illness that took him, or that took him out, to say, I'm going to use this isolation as a means to create. You just respect the dude even more. Genesis Acoustic. Oh, cool. Okay. Genesis Acoustic. We've got an acoustic. I take it an acoustic rendition then. Ren, right? Otherwise, you're putting in brackets, parentheses, whatever you want to call it, the band, The Big Push. So that has definitely got to be Genesis Acoustic. I love an acoustic. Ren. I'm gonna need more paper, I think. What else have we got here? With Sam Tompkins, Angry Park, Diggity, Walking on the Moon. Oh, there's more. I've got to remember what I've written down. Okay, hold on. So we'll do Ren featuring Sam Tompkins. Oh man, there's quite a few then. Angry Park. Oh yeah, we'll put that in the pure Ren pile. Ren featuring Sam. I'll just put Sam for now. Diggity, as in no diggity. You better bang your head. Okay, and then Walking on the Moon. Oh, the classic. Are we talking The Police with this guy Sam? Ren featuring Sam. I love me some Walking on the Moon, so I'm actually really looking forward to hearing that. Walking on the Moon. Okay. Walking on the Moon. Cool. Okay, now with Liv Sangster, I'm Falling Love. Okay. Ren featuring Liv Sangster. What a name, Sangster. How many times has someone rhymed her name with gangster, do you reckon? She must be sick of it. I'm Falling Love. Look how much space I'm taking up with the name, and then just cramped in the end is the title of the song. I appreciate everyone here. You know, predominantly we've got Renegades, but again, I open up the floor as I have a couple times. If there's any other artists, even to like the same vibe or the same, if you want to support a local artist or any, you know, British musicians. Again, I'll put another poll up to anyone who might have other genres they might want to explore with me, because again, I love a good genre mix up, and I guess that's why Ren has such a following and is so sort of, he connects with as many people as he does, because he melds so many various genres together. He does it beautifully. So you get this feel of, it's not just, I talk about, you know, being loving other genres. The guy has this ability to meld genres together. So that could even be why, you know, we all sort of resonate with him so much. With Victus and Knox Hill. Oh damn, he did something with Knox. I didn't know that. Okay, I'll say Ren featuring, we're gonna go Victus and Knox, and it's called Down on the Beat. Down on the Beat. I wish I could multitask properly and be able to write and just, you know, have thrilling conversation with you all at the same time, but I'm just here like, down on the beat. I really can't. Concert at the Dead Wax. Okay, I think that's important. Concert Dead Wax. Cool. Don't mind the handwriting. Messy as flip. Damn. I'm going to need more paper. It's good I brought that whole flipping with Sam Tompkins and the Big Push. Ren drums and dancing. Okay, let's Ren featuring Sam and Big Push. So I'm going to put busking, and then I'll just do exactly what you put there. Ren drums and dancing. Okay. Thank you, Betty. A good mix in there, a good list, some live stuff. I like that. Brilliant mix up. Okay, now, Rachel Miosi. Nice to see you, Rachel. Nice to see you. Hope all is well. Whatever part of the world you hail from. Let's see what you put down. Sweet Little Lady by the Big Push. Either version. Got you. Okay, so, in that case, so, the Big Push. I mean, we could listen to 2 different versions, couldn't we? Let's do Sweet. Why did that go off all of a sudden? I like my ambient. There you go. Sweet Little Lady. I'll put either version. Let's put either version, and then we will see which one. I might even do a double reaction to both of them, you know. Big Push, there we go. Big Push getting some love. Okay, here we go. Thank you for that, Rachel. Appreciate you. Now, let us see. Rosie Bowden. What's up, Rosie? Hope all is well. Thank you for messaging and giving your suggestions. You guys have been awesome. Honestly, as I said, I've been doing this for a little while, or I went back to it. I originally started just doing parodies, and then I love my anime and I love my animated shows and other shows as well. And I gained a small but loyal following to do with anime and reactions and whatnot. And, you know, they're awesome. Those over in I call it the chill table, but those over at on Patreon, they support and they're so active there. You know, but not many people, I don't know if it's the algorithm thing, not many people really pay attention to the anime stuff as much here, but I just do it because I love it. But you guys have come in full force and have been so vocal and so positive. It's like, oh, yeah, I almost forgot what interaction on this platform was like. Not to all those that have been reacting, though, I do want to say, of course, on my reactions to anime and all that stuff, you guys are flipping awesome. But you guys, it's different gravy. Okay, Rosie, let's see what you've. Here we go, Rosie. The Money Games 1, 2, 3. Okay, I've seen Money Game around. I've seen that. I've seen the thumbnails. Again, there are things that I've seen. I think I might have seen a clip of Money Game. I think there's a famous clip with Luigi. I remember seeing that on a reel, but let me write these down. Ren, Money Game 1, 2, 3. Should I do that separate? 1, 2, and 3. So it's the trilogy. Maybe I should do that. Have a think. Well, I'll do 1 to 3 for now. Maybe some of these are better to be listened to together. But I will write that down. Okay, we need more paper. Hold on. You know what? Maybe I'll like speed this up, or I'll edit this, or I'll leave it. Maybe some people want to listen to the ASMR fans in. Double whammy. This is like vlogging content and a bit of ASMR leading up to some music reaction stuff. I do it all, mate. I do it all. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Where's it gone? So, Money Game, Lost All Faith. Lost All Faith. Wow. Ren. Lost. I mean, yeah, the Lost All Faith. It's overwhelming, isn't it? The his catalog, or what I'm being suggested via Ren and the Big Push. Lost All Faith. Fred Again mashup. Ren. Fred Again mashup. Oh, his mashups, like mashups. His what was I gonna say? His ability to what was I gonna say? To bring certain elements together, right? I've seen this even with his own music making. We were talking about, what's the one I saw the other day? It was Slaughterhouse. Man, and even with freaking, what's the one with the Shinigami? That creature that we saw in the background? Heretic. I see the word mashup and I just think his ability to mash up genres that we were just talking about, that is the actual point, is so damn good that when I see mashup here, I think about how is he going to go, if he's I'm speculating, but if he's going to mash up something that pre-exists, right? He's doing a cover. How is it? I'm sure he can only flipping like kill that. He must. I did write that one down, didn't I? Let me check. Fred Again mashup. Cool. Did you see? I don't know why I'm showing you. Like, I know most people are gonna skip. I'd be so surprised if anyone's actually sticking around for this part. Props to you if you're still here. Props to you. Okay, Ren. Murderer. Both versions. There's 2 versions. Okay, both versions. I'm lucky in that I've seen... I mean, I say lucky. Again, this might be the time to talk about it, but I have seen Hi Ren. And I have seen The Tale of Jenny and Screech. And they were so hard-hitting. I would love to still... I feel like I might still... It's been a long time since I've seen them. I was incredibly inebriated and out of my mind the first time I saw Hi Ren, which made it just a different experience. But to watch it a second time, and it's been such a long time since I've seen it, with its clarity, I feel like could be a very different experience. So let me know what you guys think of that opinion. I know watching something the second time around, I'm not sure, might have some kind of people have a feeling around that, but I don't know. I think it would still be kind of a cool thing, you know. It's still a very real experience to see something for the second time, right? With a different approach, or with a maybe you hear or you see something different. Bittersweet Symphony, both versions, a lot of versions, isn't it? Ren. Bittersweet. Original track is just immense. So good. 'Cause it's a bittersweet symphony that's not... Both versions. We might hit that as a double whammy. We might just do that. Ren and Chinchilla busking. Ren. I've seen the thumbnail for, I don't know, but they're wearing white. Ren. And Chinchilla. Let's do sexual. Oh, that's a banger as well. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Sexual healing. And here's another one. And another bite. Whoa, easy. Easy! And another one by them. Ren featuring Chinchilla. One dance. Slash. So another mashup. Imagine. That's not 2. Drunk in love. Okay. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you for that so much. Thank you for that so much. Mark Ben Matthews, what is up, my dude? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Thank you for stopping by and being a part of this journey. Truly, it means so much on this arc of this journey into music. Okay, right, so you have Genesis. Man, there's some of these I've seen, especially when I've been looking at other... I think deep down I kind of knew I was going to maybe get into music reactions as well. That was probably a little bit as to my feeling of why I didn't dive straight into them. After seeing Hi Ren and Tale of Jenny and Screech as well, I just knew this was someone special. And of course, no, I watched that with you guys. I did all of Vincent's Tale. That's when it started, yeah. Now going through the back catalogue. Ren. Genesis. Huh, like Phil Collins' OG group, right? Genesis. Ren. Animal Flow. Oh, that just sounds beastly. That just sounds beastly. Animal Flow. Look at this cup. Cup done runneth over. The Hunger. Ren. That is, yeah. The Hunger. Come on, Big Push. Where's my Big Push fans at? They've got to have some more stuff. Wicked Ways, Ren. Wicked Ways. Ren, Wicked Ways. Oh, Ren. Seven Sins. Man, I'm telling you, the topics, the subject matter, and knowing how Ren deals with, I said, good and evil, right? Dark and light, the grey area, that in-between area. I can only imagine what we're in store for. Ren. Ocean. Oh, that sounds really calm. That sounds the antithesis to what we were just talking about. Well, in Seven Sins and Wicked Ways anyway. Ocean and Humble. Okay, both with Eden Nash, all right, featuring, let me do Eden Nash. Okay, and then, wait, what was that? That was Ocean, and then this one is Humble. Ren. Humble. Featuring Eden Nash. Okay. I feel like I'm a test and I'm kind of just showing the teacher like my answers or something, just to prove to you. Okay, hold on. What we've got, Eden Nash, all his Love Music quadrilogy. My favorite is part 3. And Seven Sins. We did say Seven Sins. Okay, hold on. Love Music quadrilogy, Ren. Love Music quad. I'll use the same word, quadrilogy. So that would be, I mean, I talked about Money Game 1 to 3, maybe doing that all in one video. Maybe do the quad, depending how long they are as well. Yeah, length matters. How long are we going to be doing this for? Quadrilogy. I'll put it in. We'll figure it out. Easy, Ant. Talking about length and putting things in. Okay. What are we talking about? Love music. Oh, the irony. It all comes together when we're talking about Ren for some reason. My favorite is part 3. I will look out for part 3, my friend. And Seven Sins. We did Seven Sins. That Seven Sins must be one of them ones mentioned twice. That just scratches the surface because there isn't a bad Ren song. I've heard them all and each one has genius in it. Truly appreciate that, and I don't doubt that for a second, my dude. Oh, okay, that was it. Thank you so much, Mark Ben Matthews, the MBM. Amazing stuff. Okay, that was me there saying that, and then we just have One Love Texas. You are the only did I see this? Oh yeah, did I see the only reactor, and I'm slightly obsessed here, the only one who is recognized and is as excited about the brilliance of this one as I am, especially in every way. Beautiful, profound, it deserves more attention. One Love Texas, I appreciate that. How very kind of you to say those such kind words. Unsure whether I'm deserving of such words, to be honest. I struggle with sort of taking compliments, and in real life even worse, but here I can kind of take my time and just message back to you guys. But humbled by all of you. Thank you so much for all of those, the input, the messages here and on the channel, underneath the comments. It's been truly a brilliant ride to start with, and I look forward to seeing how these other reactions go and what other songs, what other artists or genres that we may dabble and explore down the line as well. So yes, do you know what I'm gonna do for the first one? Let us, because we agreed with Ren, big push, poor big push, I'll put this down here for now. From the Ren Cup. Shall we just do it? Shall we do it for the first time? Let's see this work. Let's see this work in real time. We've put it all in. And now let us pull out what is happening today and see what we have in store. I'm going for it. Let's get something right at the bottom. Okay. No, not that one. Let's try this one. This one's really tucked down there. Looking away, I'm looking away. This is the one we're going to be going for today. Thank you guys for being on this journey. Now, let's see. I might do that thing. Let's have the. I'm spitballing with you guys again. I appreciate the journey that we're on here, and I thank everyone that's here with me at this point in time. You guys are the beginning of this journey. You guys have been here at the beginning of my journey into the Reniverse. Is that what it's called? The Reniverse? Did I just do that? And my music reactions. So yeah, I may very well start a tier on Patreon to anyone who may be interested at all to go behind the scenes with us to help choose and pick and have access to more content. I'll do that thing where I might react to three reactions, and then just, you know, if you'd be interested to support that side of things, we can do that, and then we can get into things a little bit further ahead there. I will still, of course, drop weekly, maybe even push it to 2 to schedule, to keep with schedules and balancing things with my reactions to anime as well on YouTube. But yeah, I was thinking about that, and I think that would be a cool way for us to all sort of, you know, go on this journey, show a little bit of support if you guys care to. That is just much appreciated. So, with that being said, let us see what this first one is that we'll be reacting to today. I'm nervous. What is this? I feel genuinely nervous. Okay, you know what? You're going to see it before I see it. The video that will be. The Ren track that we'll be reacting to today is... That is everyone, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. What is it, guys? Tell me! Stop keeping me in suspense! Why are you... Oh, yeah, I couldn't. Sorry. Ren featuring Sam and the Big Push. Busking. Busking. Look at me giving some emphasis there. Ren drums and dancing. Let's give it a go. Let's see. We've got Ren featuring Sam. Big Push. Should I pick another one that I will then... Do you know what? Let's start this. No time like the present. Let me start this tier up. And if you guys are interested, feel free to follow me over there, and we can get into it. Second one. What is it? Ren Murderer, both versions. We've got Murderer. Should we do 3? Or should we just stick to 2? Ooh, I don't know why I'm Should we stick to 2 just to begin with? Maybe we can split. Well, do you know what? We'll do Murderer 2 versions as 2 separate ones, because usually 2 separate ones bring something different to the table, right? Especially with thinking with how Ren operates. Let's do that for now. We'll do 2 separate, so that will be 3 reactions all in all. Let's do the first one right here. Thank you guys for that. For those that have stayed with me throughout that whole process, honestly, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. But for those who did not care for that whatsoever and thought, just get on with it. Get on with it. Where's that from again? Monty Python. Holy Grail, right? Get on with it. Points if you got that straight away. Let's go for it. Yeah, we're here. We are here. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna go. It's Ren, and it's featuring Sam. Ren featuring Sam Tompkins. Big Push. Ren drums. I'm going to put dancing. Unless these are two. I don't think I did two. Huh? Busking, Ren drums and dancing. I see, that's the chinchilla one. Oh, that's me. Damn, am I... maybe you guys need to send links. I'm not sure. I don't want to sort of do the wrong... Hold on. Sam Tompkins. And the Big Pusher there as well. Let me do Big Push. And then I'm just going to do Ren drums. Because that's what I saw. Right? I'm seeing like blind-eyed live performance. I mean, I'm not wrong in thinking that I don't remember seeing that. Hold on. Now I've got to remember who. Is this the one? No, what the... What? Hold on. I might be going... The Hunger, Wicked Ways, Humble, Money Game, Fred Again, Murderer, Sexual Healing, Behind... Sam Tompkins... With Sam Tompkins and the Big Push, busking, Ren drums and dancing. Let me try that. Ren drums and dancing. Ren drums. I'm just going to put dancing. I'm sure YouTube will be able to put those together. Apologies for I'm having a bit of trouble finding this exact one. So you know, I don't know. Shout out for Joe. Should I just pick a different song? I hate to do this. Maybe you can just clarify for me. If I'm missing something, but I'm looking for, as it was said there, Ren featuring Sam Tompkins and Big Push, busking, Ren drums and dancing. I typed that in, I couldn't see anything, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna pick another thing from the list. Apologies, I just cannot find it. I don't want to mess up and pick the wrong one. Of course, it was your choice, so let me know in the comments. Maybe you might want to find a different one, or, you know, send me a link. We can go from there. Genesis Acoustic. Genesis Acoustic. Let's go. Let's get to this. Oh, what's that? Genesis Acoustic. A live version. That's cool. Oh, there we go. That must be the 8.8 mil. That's the other version. Is there? Should we listen to it in order? You think it would prefer to listen to the original version before the acoustic version? Or am I overthinking? Should we just go straight into this? Let's go straight into this. Let's not overthink, eh? Whoa, 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 whoa. Once again, guys, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for being here on this musical Ren journey. Let's see what's happening here with Ren-Genesis acoustic version live. Anyone know Ice Gems? I'm about to have an Ice Gem. Cheers! I'm addicted to these at the moment, I cannot lie. Sorry, let's go on. Ren-Genesis acoustic version. Again, if I'm forced to stop, I will stop. But otherwise, second reaction and run through at the end with lyrics on. Ren-Genesis acoustic version live. I'll smooth that. In 3, 2, 1. Wait, make sure everything's on. 3, 2, 1. Ooh!
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this dimension, it's definitely somewhere else. I wrestle with my thoughts, constantly wrestle with my mental health. I'm putting life support, I've been put upon a high shelf. My whole life I've been fighting this cake. I have icing. These mantras I'm reciting, they're meant to keep me sane.
That demonic kind of.
If they're working, cerebral cortex hurting. Maybe it's all learning. Maybe it's cause life is a lottery, what an anomaly. Sometimes it's
it's back!
Sometimes it's poverty. Sometimes your nerves have been fried by neuropathy. Begging and I'ma speak honestly. Honestly, life is ironically fucking me chronically. I'm killing myself and it bothers me. License for killing myself, call me Connery. I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People
Did you make a Sean Connery reference?
Late in the dark. No one was late for the arc. No one was late for the arc. Genesis rain and it rain when they start. Genesis pain in the arc.
Wait a second! Did I just hear Noah was late? Noah was late for the ark. Noah was late for the ark. Genesis. He's going there, isn't he? We're going biblical. Again, Ren, man, with these references, with the scope of his knowledge. Man, the spirituality, do you know what I mean? I appreciate Ren has this connection with that side of things, that side of life. Look at the fluid, look! It must be a different thing altogether when you're doing something live. Sean Connery, again, the flow from Sean Connery. We got a bar with... I've got to go back. I've got to listen to it again. Hold on. Listen a little bit further back.
Sometimes your nerves have been fried by neuropathy.
And that switch up from the
learning. Maybe it's cause life is a lottery. Maybe it's all learning. Maybe
reminds me of like High Ren, that dark.
I don't know if they're working. Cerebral cortex.
So different from the beginning.
Maybe it's all learning. Maybe it's cause life is a lottery, what an anomaly. Sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. Sometimes you've been fried by neuropathy, begging and searching to have a lobotomy. I'ma speak honestly, life is ironically fucking me chronically. I have been ill in myself and it bothers me. License for killing myself, call me
license for killing.
I'ma be
Bond reference.
I'ma go straight for the heart. People start late in the dark. People die late in the dark. No one was late for the arc. No one was late for the arc. Genesis rain and it rain when it start. Genesis pain in the arc. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis
aim for the heart. I'm getting chills. Wait! No!
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else.
Oh no!
Not inside this realm of thought, it's definitely somewhere.
I feel like I'm not ready!
War upon my demons, I've been knocking on the gates of hell. Heretic or heathen, I've been screaming in this padded cell. Pain, making my pain, waking its painstakingly cold. My soul.
So I need to pause again. Just that whole that muted, palm muting, right? Is that what that's called? That whole bit. We're in another one. We're in another one.
Myself for fine, my mind starts drifting somewhere else. Not inside this realm.
Again, the thespian and Ren. No, here. You know I love the melodies. With that piano, that guitar is just, and then the switch.
My mind starts drifting somewhere else. Not inside this realm of thought, it's definitely somewhere else. Wage war upon my demons, I've been knocking on the gates of hell. Heretic or heathen, I've been screaming in this padded cell. Pain, making my pain, waking its painstakingly cold. My soul my bones breaking when holding on to control. Wrap yellow tape around the body shape, put the body in the bag, zip it close. It's
the energy is unmatched.
It's such a sight to behold. Let me be real for a second. Tongue is a gun, it's a weapon. Reload. Beast mode Armageddon. Let me take the wheel.
Beast Armageddon again.
With aggression, regroup with a 3-point steal. It's a switch whoop. I'm making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Time is a water, the lesson. Time is a murderous weapon. Time is a curse and a blessing. Time is find in the eye of my mind that reminds me the life is just slipping right by. Take my piece of the pie and then feed and unwind. If I feed him and rhyme to defy my depression. I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People start late in the dark. People die late in the dark. No one was late for the arc. No one was late for the arc.
I love the. Did the guitar just go an octave lower? Match with Ren's melodic. The vocals, the melodic vocals he's hitting here. I'm a sucker for this. I love how it switches.
I'm gonna be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People start late in the dark. People die late in the dark. No one was late for the arc. No one was late for the arc. Genesis rain and they rain when they start. Genesis pain in the arc. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis.
I love that, man. Genesis. Oh, and he's gonna go back to it.
Genesis aim for the heart. And they rain when they start. Genesis pain in the arc.
You can just tell. This must be so cathartic. This must be such a release, like coming into being for an artist, right? For any artist to be able to perform with confidence, your stories, your message, whatever it may be. Like, what a feeling that must be. And I love, again, I hate to sound like a broken record, but with Ren, I love how when he performs, whether it be something that is directed and performed, this is a live take. So all the emotions you see here are as real as it gets. And
no one was late for the R.
All the ad-libs, all the
Genesis pain in the R. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis.
I love that. Just the way he's rapping, you can just tell the energy that that's coming out of him, that he's exuding as he's hitting these lines and these bars. I love something when it's a little bit theatrical, when it's a little bit, I don't want to say OTT, but you know, there's something visceral about it. There's something, a little extra stank has been put on something. I love it. I resonate with it so much. So when Ren,
Genesis rain and they rain when they start. Genesis pain in the R. Genesis ain't
I love that.
Genesis.
Maybe I'm weird for picking up on these. How different is the first one? Because this is like, is it? Oh, fade. The fade. Ooh, damn! Yo, we're going back. What's happened? No. Not you. I mean, let me just hold up. Lyrics on. Acoustic, the switch. I love how it goes from this beginning melody that is just like, there's something quite sad about it. The chord progression, or that particular riff, it sounds almost a bit like out there, like a bit extraterrestrial, dare I say, right? It sounds aloof, it sounds out there, but it sounds sad at the same time. And then the switch to that sort of, don't you think?
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this dimension.
I love that.
Definitely somewhere else. I wrestle with my thoughts, constant wrestle with my mental health. I'm putting life support. I've been put upon a high shelf. My whole life I've been fighting.
And then this
cake, it don't have icing.
This sudden switch up again. Does anyone do it better than Ren in terms of suddenly subverting, like just changing the feel, the flow, but keeping the same energy going forward? I'm always going to go back to High Ren, because that switch at that point in time, it hit me in a way that I wasn't expecting. And even thinking about potentially watching it again with you guys has got me feeling kind of like goosebumps already forming.
These mantras I'm reciting, they're meant to keep me sane. I don't know if they're working, cerebral cortex hurting. Maybe it's all learning. Maybe it's cause life is a lottery, what an anomaly. Sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. Sometimes it's neuropathy, begging the surgeon to have a lobotomy.
Oh.
I'ma speak honestly like
begging the surgeon, was it begging the surgeon to have a lobotomy? Begging the surgeon to have a lobotomy. Begging for change. Begging for change, regardless of pain, regardless of what the end result may be, right? You know, you hope for the best, but with the lobotomy, I mean, you're talking about,
I'ma speak honestly.
That's how much he wanted to get out, stop feeling the way that he felt.
Honestly, life is ironically fucking me chronically. I have been ill.
What a flipping line. Life is ironically fucking me chronically. Oh, and the flow of that. Life is ironically fucking me chronically. Damn.
Chronically, I have been ill in myself and it bothers me. License for killing myself, call me Connery. I'ma be straight with you now.
Money Penny. What was it? Bond. James Bond.
You now, I'ma go straight for the heart. People dilate in the dark. People dilate in the dark. No one was
dilate in the dark. Oh, the wordplay. Pupils dilate in the dark. People dilate in the dark.
In the dark, people die late in the dark. No one was late for the ark.
Here we
No
go.
one was late for the ark. Genesis rain and it rain when it start. Genesis.
What is it? What is about chills upon chills in this for this tune? Maybe because I have a personal, a relationship as well with the Bible, with the faith of Christianity, and it is a struggle. There are things that you battle and you fight with, especially growing up in this world with these temptations and sins around you, and 7 sins. I just remember we got that to look forward to as well. But I don't know, man. There's something so resonant about Ren and the subject matter he picks.
No one was late for the ark. Genesis rain and it rain when it start. Genesis pain in the ark. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis.
Full flow.
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. Not inside this realm of thought, it's definitely somewhere else. Wage war.
So personal as well, isn't it? Like the way this is shot, the way that Ren is so present, and the way he's able to perform in front of a camera. I love these up close shots. Again, I love his ability to perform when he's performing, acting almost. Not acting, but you know what I mean. You get the sentiment. His ability to, as I said this again before, to perform with his actions, with his face. It's something else. So look,
it's definitely somewhere else. Wage war upon my demons. I've been knocking on the gates of hell. Heretic or heathen, I've been screaming in this padded cell. Pain making my pain, waking its painstakingly cold. My soul aching, my bones breaking when holding on to control. Wrap yellow tape around the body shape, put the body in the bags, it bit close. It's more malignant, it's mutating, it's such a sight to behold. Let me be real for a second. Tongue is a gun, it's a weapon. Beast mode Armageddon. Let me take the wheel for a second.
Beast mode Armageddon again. Beast Armageddon. Genesis, Noah, the Ark. Look at the scheme. Look at the scheme. Look at the way that he's able to bring subject matter and topics back around again, like a reminder.
I can hit a hoop like Shaquille O'Neal with aggression. Regroup with a 3-point steal. It's a switch whoop. I'm making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Time is the author, the lesson. Time is a murderous weapon. Time is a curse and a blessing. Time is a...
I love that. How true are those statements? And this guitar getting flippin' demonic again.
Fashion. Time is the author.
Wait. Making them feel the profession. No.
The profession. Time is the author, the lesson.
Time is the author. Time is the author, the lesson.
The author, the lesson. Time is a murder.
Time is a murderous weapon.
Weapon. Time is a curse.
Time is a curse and a blessing. Man! The penmanship on Ren. The absolute... Time is the author of the lesson. Time is the author of the lesson. Isn't it? Think about that. I love that. Time is the author. You might think you are the author, right? At first glance, you would perceive yourself to be the author. But ultimately, time is what guides you and pulls you along life. We play time's game. We are susceptible to time. There are some things that people would argue take you outside of time itself, right? Meditation. Some people claim certain sort of states of being fueled by things that affect your state of being might also affect your understanding or the feeling of time. But ultimately, time itself is absolute. And I just thought about that now. You might think you're the author of your own story, of stories that you're creating, whatever it might be, but time ultimately is what might force you into creating your story. Time is a huge factor in how your story plays out. It's even a factor of the stories you create. Or it can be. At whatever time you choose to create something or something happens in your life, time is always behind it. Whether it's an aggressive, whether it happens in an aggressive way or in a slower, more organic, palatable way, time is the author of the lesson.
Time is the author of the lesson. Time is a murderous weapon.
Time is a murderous weapon. It is. Time is all we have. To strip someone of their time is to strip someone of their life, essentially, right?
Murderous weapon. Time is a curse and a blessing. Time is confined in the eye of my mind that reminds me that life is just slipping right by. Take my piece at the
that flow right there.
Piece at the pie. Mind that reminds me that life is just slipping right by.
Oh, as he's bouncing with the.
That reminds me that life is just slipping right by. Take my piece at the pie and then feed and unwind. If I feed him and rhyme to defy my depression. I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People start late in the dark. People die late in the dark. No one was late for the arc. No one was late for the.
One of my favorite parts of this song, without a doubt, melodically here, the shift of the octave, right, of the guitar goes down and Ren matches it, but is able to harmonize with it. Because he didn't sing this. I think he's also affecting his tone or his octave as well. This is the chorus, right? Yeah. Let me go back to just that little.
And feed and unwind if I feed him and rhyme to defy my depression. I'ma be straight with you now.
No, I want to see this bit, sorry.
The lesson. Time is a murderous weapon. Time is a curse and a blessing. Time is confined in the eye of my mind that reminds me that life is just slipping right by. Take my piece at the pie and then feed and unwind if I feed him and rhyme to defy my depression. I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People start late in the dark. People die late in the dark. No one was late for the arc. No one was late for the arc. Genesis rain and they rain when they start. Genesis pain in the arc. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis.
Again, just that. Give me that. Give me the upper cathartic.
Genesis pain in the arc. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis.
He's in the flow. You can just tell he's like in a mode. The fade. Genesis! Acoustic version live. Man. What a first. What a first title to pick from the Ren Cup. Genesis Acoustic. Now we have to listen to the first version, rendition, Ren edition. I'm doing it. That's it. Wow. Okay. So another installment, another dive into the world, the catalog of Ren. Here we have Genesis. The beginning, right? Genesis means the beginning, the genesis of something, the beginning of something. And, you know, it's mentioned and is a huge part of the Bible. Again, the topics and the references throughout this song, this feeling that he's able to portray both in lyric and musicality with just an acoustic guitar, by the way. Oh, it's just an acoustic guitar, and Ren there, his voice is an instrument. Props to the guitar guy, and I imagine just a good friend of his who's just witnessing him perform live. What a cool thing to see live. What a cool thing to see that live. That must be. But again, the guitar, I love that. I love the switch up from, again, that aloof, almost extraterrestrial, yet something quite melancholic and sad about it, to then that sudden switch up, those demonic sounding chords. And Ren just being able to, again, stay in that pocket, stay in that, have that ability to switch up, make you feel things, make you visualize. Dropping in, visualize. He made me visualize like time. He made me appreciate and think introspectively about time in real time. Time is the author of the lesson. Time is a murderous weapon. What was the last one? Time is the murderous weapon. I can't remember. Wait, time is the murderous weapon. Time is the... Oh, there it is. Curse and a blessing. A curse and a blessing. Isn't that the truth? I'm a fan of the idea, or like the concept behind, and how people explore the concept of time, especially through things in fiction like immortality, right? I find it so fascinating, and I find it fascinating when people are able to explore that as well through writing and through, characters and things of a fictional nature. How long has the pursuit of immortality been sought after in fiction, in real life as well, right? I'm sure, without a doubt. But wasn't the Philosopher's Stone also thought to be a sort of integral part to the pursuit of finding? I know it was more alchemic, right? The ability to change matter. Maybe I'm looking too much into like Full Metal Alchemist, which is a great anime, one of the greats. If you haven't seen it, please see it. It's so good. But I feel like maybe the Philosopher's Stone had other things that it could go towards in terms of that realm of the supernatural, or however you want to say it. But yeah, time is a curse and a blessing. I feel like with enough time, with being immortal, that statement is also incredibly true. Sorry, I'm just drifting into my own worlds and thinking about characters that I'm working on as well. But yes, guys, that was Genesis Acoustic Live. Ren again showing his ability to perform, to perform in front of a camera like he can, and give it his all like he does, and to be able to flow from the melodic to the rap is such a gift and such a talent. And it's to talk about things that show vulnerability, uncertainty, right? The fear of things, and use that in your music is something I feel like we can all take with us, or we can all gain inspiration from. I definitely will be. There's other creative projects that I have that maybe one day you'll be privy to as well. Maybe that's the way this goes. But yes, thank you for the inspiration, Ren. Thank you guys for also suggesting this. This has been the first reaction from the new Ren Roulette from the Cup. Let's see if the big push gets some love. I'm sure it will down the line. But That was the first one. Thank you for stopping by, guys. As always, Cy, Togs, Bohemian, Anthony. Thank you for stopping by, guys. And wherever you are in the world, please have a great morning, afternoon, or evening. Wait, wherever you are in the world and from whatever time you hail, have a great one, morning, afternoon, or evening. We will catch you for the next one. Peace! We're out. We are out. I mean, like that. Flipping out. That was a